Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. If I could have your attention, please. A very good morning and welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood auction room. My name's Kyle Siebert. I am one of three auctioneers working with you today. This is Bridget Andrews, my good colleague, Mark McGoldrick at the back of the room, also at your service this morning. On behalf of our CEO, Tony Jenkins, and the entire team here at Holmwood, thank you so much for being here. The first thing we do on a Wednesday morning is to thank and acknowledge our real estate owners who are here with us today. We really appreciate and respect the fact that you have choice when it comes time to list your property. We are thrilled that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very, very best here this morning. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a wonderful place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, and it is unconditional. Unconditional, of course, is key because if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then offer the property to the wider market, and that includes those buyers who are in conditional situations. My colleagues will confirm that competing with conditional interest is never ideal, so we would encourage you in your bidding. Now, the team is here ready to work with you, ready to assist. This is Luke Jansen, Training Manager. He'll be taking notes of your bidding. If you need any help with paperwork, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask Luke. Also, Hayden Broadbelt, Fendleton Branch Manager, Business Owner. He's at your service this morning as well. Any questions, no question too silly, please don't hesitate to talk to Hayden. Now, each of the listing agents responsible for these properties in this fantastic catalogue this morning, they will have furnished you with the necessary documentation and information in your preparation for today. That includes the auction contract, buyers, and on the front page of your contract there is a conduct of auction. Now, those are the rules by which we operate here in the auction room. They're very straightforward and easy to understand, but we'll go through them briefly now. In the case of each property, the vendor has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, if you reach that reserve price or breach that reserve price and we accept your bid, you will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the end of the auction. Our practice at Holmwood is to pause the auction. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really crucial. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our sellers may say to us, look, Kyle or Mark or Bridget, we're really happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it without disclosing our reserve price. Now, that is a vendor's prerogative. When they exercise that prerogative, it can be very disappointing for the buyers who remain here in the room. So my advice to you to avoid that disappointment is make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interests of our owners. If there's a disputed bid, we'll simply resolve it. And if any of our licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of buyers, we'll do our very best to point them out to you. Now, you may hear the phrase vendor bid today. A vendor bid is a bid that an auctioneer places on behalf of an owner. It's always well below the reserve price, and it's always clearly identified to you, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Now, finally, if you are that lucky last bidder, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. And when you sign that contract, ladies and gentlemen, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Now, those are the rules for almost all of our auctions this morning, except for the number one auction, which is an auction brought forward at number 12A Hurricane Way in Wigram. It's been ably represented by Lucy Jow from the Island 2 office just upstairs. I know she's thoroughly enjoyed working with our good owners. The rules of this auction, bidders and buyers, are slightly different. Our owners have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They've deemed that offer acceptable in all respects, and the property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So you still have every opportunity to make this lovely home your own. You need only raise your hand. You will not hear me make vendor bids for this auction, and I can still nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised, and I can still reject bids if I feel they're not in my vendor's interests. So those are the rules that apply to a brought forward auction. The property is a freehold title. Lucy, would you like to step up to the plate? Only if you'd like. 12A Hurricane Way, Wigram. Bit of free marketing for the good people at holmwood.co.nz. To those joining us online, good morning. It is a freehold title, Lucy, 367 square metres more or less. Settlement date the 18th of August 2023. You may be working to a pre-agreed date. There was some marketing during the campaign that suggested 2009 build. It is in fact 2005. You bid on that basis. I would argue it's much of a muchness really. This is good quality construction, permanent material build. I love the floor plan. It is on a rear parcel very warm, modern, and I just think it suits family living in what is an increasingly popular location. Safe, secure, a good place to invest your money. I would argue this is a great option, Lucy. Let's get underway. What's the accepted figure?
700.
It's $700,000, bidders and buyers. I'll give you a moment to digest that figure, and then I'll count it down 3 times. And if you don't bid, I sell it away at $700,000. Now's your chance. First call at $700,000. Twice the money now at $700,000. Beautiful indoor-outdoor flow, nice central kitchen. Third and final call at $700,000. Was that a bid at the back? No, in that case, the property's going. It is going. It is to a very nice man. The boss today is Ross. Sold. Congratulations. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move now to 28 Westcott Street in Dallington. Kay Caddick from the Island 2 office upstairs. She's had the pleasure of working with our good owner. It's been many, many, many years at this address for our lovely owner and her family. It is the end of an era. If I could just have your attention, folks. This is a very exciting, mouth-watering prospect, I would argue. It's on a beautiful, quiet street. You are at the end of the street. It just feels great. I think you come in your driveway, straight home, and it's got such a lovely feel. A pizza slice of a section, really, really popular. Plenty of outdoor living at the rear. Nice garden area in front. There's no doubt, Kay, that there's plenty of opportunity to add your own flair, add your own value. Bit of elbow grease. I tell you what, the upside here is superb in our rapidly developing city. The contract describes the freehold title, 873 square metres more or less. Settlement the 4th of August 2023, that being a Friday. You may be working to a pre-agreed date. The fundamentals here are so sound. Great floor plan, great positioning for sunshine, great location. All you need to do is get to work. Okay, let's get underway. Okay. Here at number 28 Westcott Street in Dallington, bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. Alan Scarehill, I heard you talking loudly while I was talking. I'm expecting an opening bid from you, sir. At 28 Westcott Street, where do we say go, bidders and buyers? Who starts us away? Maybe 300,000 is a sensible place to start. If you don't, folks, you know I will on behalf of my owner. All right, then, a vendor bid at 300,000. 340. And 340, nice to see you. There you are, Alan, at $340,000. My licensed colleague on the phone with the buyer there at $340,000. Nice easy start at 340. Is there 360 perhaps? 360, nice to see you there. Welcome to the bidding at 360,000. Alan, there's your competition. At 360,000, I'm not surprised there's competition. This is an exciting opportunity at 360, first call. Second call, what's the retort? Third, final call at 360, Alan. Are we responding? At 360 I have. This side of the room, welcome to bid and buy. Surely at these levels. If there's no further bidding, Alan, I'm going to have a conversation with this good lady here at $360,000.
362.
I won't take it 2. Bid me 5. I think I know your buy and tell him he's in mine, unless he bids further. I'll take a 5, otherwise we have a conversation with this good lady here. At $360,000, first call, second call, third and final call, may not come back. All right, ma'am, let's have a conversation outside of the room. Alan, sit tight. We'll have an update for you shortly. Auction is open at 360. We're back with you soon.
Top of the morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move on in our catalogue, and I get to work with these two legends of the game. They have to going to stand up a little bit closer to me. Lisa Wong and John Morrison. They work at the Island office in partnership. They have a vendor that's all the way over in Malaysia, so we do say thank you to Sharon for your instructions. It's been a long tenure here at 22 Inglewood Place in Avonhead. It's a cracking little cul-de-sac, isn't it? You always get the best when you work with Lisa and John. They combine very, very well with their respective skill sets, and always helpful in the auction campaign, making everything available and accessible. They would have, for you, made available the auction agreement. I'm going to bring your attention back to that because 22 Inglewood Place, known to the postie at that address, but your legal advisor would have confirmed you bid and buy on a freehold estate today. The size of that parcel is 591 squares. The legal description's unchanged, but the list of chattels is changed with an increase, with an exclusion, and I'm going to include the garden shed for you today. So we throw that in just part of your purchase price. It's good news, isn't it? The settlement date we've got here is the 2nd of August 2023. I have been privy to the fact that some of you are working to different dates, but because you've agreed them in writing with the owners through Lisa and John, then that's absolutely fine. Lots of people don't realise about auction. You can request changes to those, and our vendors are normally pretty keen to work with you. There is additional clauses in the agreement, 23 to 28. Again, your legal conveyancing expert would have ticked those off and have you in a good position to bid for this great property in the extremely desirable cul-de-sac. Brilliant locale, isn't it? I think in any new subdivision development, as was the case up here in Upper Avonhead, there's always a target market. I think this one was definitely pointed towards well-heeled families. Good people who wanted a good education for the kids. It's a well-constructed style of home, expansive living, implementing that dual living style with the integrated dining, but also incorporating easy accessibility to your outdoor entertainment areas, the indoor-outdoor zone, of course. Lovely big lounge, isn't it? Light, bright kitchen that's also part of your living area. Really good at the top of the cul-de-sac just to keep an eye on the kiddies out there playing, perhaps on their skateboards or what have you, nice and safely in the cul-de-sac. 2 bathrooms, that was a bit of a revelation in the day, but of course it's what we expect these days. 3 good bedrooms, double internal access garage, heaps of parking. Not a massive section, but just plenty of room on the 591 squares to keep the family happy. There's lots of parks and things accessible around this area. You trot down to Merrin Street School. It's popular. Burnside High School, of course, and the Avonhead Mall's very, very convenient for you as well. Okay, number 22, Inglewood Place, Avonhead. Shall we kick it away, guys, and just see who's here to bid and buy and see if we can't find a new owner to move on in? Who's going to start us away? Julie, welcome into the bidding. It's a relatively robust start. I congratulate you on that bid at $750. Have we got competition for Julie Proctor from our Harcourts team above that figure, maybe $770 or straight to the 8? You tell me. $750 is my opening salvo. First call at that figure. Second call, $760. Good on you, sir. Welcome in. It's $760. Chimes in with a 10. I offer you the same $770. $770 back with Julie. The lads have $775 takes us to 7 3/4 and $780. Okay, dancing to your beat, sir. At $780, I'll take another 5 on $785. Judiciously done at $785. $790, of course you would. At $790. The air's a bit clearer up here, Avon overhead. You've got to change the bet into the young man, sir. He might say $800. $795? Oh, sir. Can't sell your property with a shake of the head. You've got to be a bit more of a nod there. It's $790 first call. Do I see anyone saying $800? Second chance at that number. Third and final call. Bids with you, Julie. $790. Try a little 5. Give it a go. Raise the eyebrows. You feel it? Give Dad a wee horse bite and see what he says. It's $790. Final chance. Good on you. $795. $800 says Julie. At $800, Julie Proctor in the lead. At $800,000, there's lots of real estate at the money. There's real upside here. 22 Inglewood 2.0 is what you can expect. At $800, only at the stage. Who's lying in wait to make the late bid at 8? First chance. Second at the number. Third call, sir. You might say 805 for me. At 8, resolute. Try 2.5 perhaps. Just at 800 with Julie. Sir, timing your run. Julie, your bidders are leading. I'm not at a level I'm authorised to sell. I would love to have a chat with you and just offer you the opportunity, see what we can do for you. Pausing the auction there at 8. I'm going to talk to my owners in Malaysia, but come and offer you the opportunity. With Julie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I turn your attention back to 28 Westcott Street in Dallington. We went out of the room on a live bid at $360,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room, and I can confirm there has been an increase to $430,000. Where's my lovely purchaser? Just looking for a thumbs up there at $430,000. Graciously agreed to increase to $430,000, and we are on the market and selling at $430,000. In fact, no, under clause 2.6, withdrawn, and to some very nice people, it's very happily been sold. Congratulations. To our lovely owner, Yvette, thanks so much for the opportunity. All the very best with your next chapter. Fabulous to work with you. And Kay, as always, great work. All right, bidders and buyers, now we go to Greers Road. Zanny Paulson, she's a regular fixture in our auction room. Always a pleasure to work with you, Zanny. I know you've really enjoyed working with our sellers. 322 Greers Road in Bishopdale. It is more formally described as a freehold title, 612 square metres more or less. Settlement date to which you work by is Friday the 11th of August 2023. Of course, you may be working to a pre-arranged date. I love this property. This is good bread and butter Kiwiana real estate. I think our sellers have done a fantastic job in terms of presentation. Yes, it is original in parts. Yes, there is opportunity to add your own flair, but the bones here just seem so good. I think they've done a fabulous job in terms of preparing it, cleaning it. It just looks great, it feels great, and I think it's a wonderful blank canvas, no matter your stage in life. We know the benefits of this location: Wairaki, Cobham, Papanui, Burnside school zonings, and plenty of good amenities in the area, parks. It's a lovely place for you to bring your children up, certainly a good place to invest your money. So let's get underway, Zanny. Here at 322 Greers Road in Bishopdale, bidders and buyers, opening bidder offer. Who starts this way? 322 Greers Road. Available for your bidding, not for sale at $450. Maybe that's a good place to start. Is there $450? All right, then a vendor bid at $450,000. There's a nice clear line in the sand for you folks. Got to be better than that to buy this property today at 322 Greers Road. It's been in the family 60 years. It is the end of a very long and very happy chapter for our sellers. Lots of good memories have been made here. Now it's your turn. At $450,000, is there $470? First call of vendor bid at $450,000. Twice the money now, $450,000. Third and final call at $450,000. Any better bidder offer? All right, I'm going to place another vendor bid. I asked for $470. I'll place my bid at $460. Give you the opportunity. Vendor bid at $460. Bidders and buyers, where do we go from here? At $460,000 vendor bid. Give you a chance at $470, I should say. At $460 the bid. Once called at $460. Twice. Third and final call. This is a lovely opportunity to add value. The upside, I think, undeniably good. Third final call at $460 vendor bids. Zanny, I don't see unconditional bidding here. If there's no bidding, bidders and buyers, we're going to offer it to the wider market. So I'll give you a final chance, otherwise we pass the property back to Zanny and Jess. I'm going to increase that bid to $500,000. We pass the property in at $500,000. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got interest north of that figure at $500,000, please call Zanny today. Access is easy. I think you could add a lot of value here. You'll be most impressed. Property's passed in. We're back with you very, very soon.
at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. Cause boy, you make me feel brand new. Look at me now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next property at 2A Chelsea Street in Linwood. Tom and Ryan Hardy have been the owners and ambassadors the last few weeks and have done an outstanding job of bringing this property to the market. A very warm welcome to our owners, Trevor and Debbie. I know you think I'm saying this, but I mean it. In my 20 years in real estate, this is one of the most beautifully presented homes that I have seen. Not a speck of dust, everything in its ship-shape order. It looks brand new inside still. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, an area of 330 square metres more or less. Lot 1 on deposited plan 467271, record of title 625231. Settlement date, there has been a change to settlement date from the original settlement date. The new settlement date is the 4th of October 2023. The chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, I had the pleasure of visiting Chelsea Street in the weekend, a very impressive home as you drive up, a sophisticated contemporary design, a post-quake build that gives you that peace of mind. Inside, it's modern and exceptionally functional. Expansive open-plan living areas. I was impressed with how big and light-filled those living areas were. That sleek, modern kitchen, plenty of ample bench space to cook up a storm. I love that tiled splashback. You've got the doors opening off that living area to that paved outdoor area. It's private. There's no lawns to mow here, very easy care and low maintenance. It's built perfectly for the sun. It captures all that morning to that late afternoon sun. This whole downstairs area is the perfect place for entertaining. You've got the 4 double bedrooms upstairs, plenty of room for everyone. It's great having the extra bathroom downstairs as well. Well, the location, it's 10 out of 10 here, ladies and gentlemen. You're 10 minutes to the city centre, 10 minutes to the beach and 10 seconds to the mall, ensuring that all your daily needs are met with ease. This home has been cared for to an impeccable standard by our current owners. They are ready for their next chapter in their life and leave this lucky opportunity for one of you lucky people. So who is that going to be? Well done, Tom, thank you. I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, 2A Chelsea Street in Linwood. Does someone want to start us away? 640,000. Welcome to the bidding, ma'am. Good luck today. At 640,000. Let's travel on 20s from here. Is there 660,000? 660, great bid. At 660,000, 660 is our favourite band here in the 670. Puts a 10 on top. 690. 700 is it? 695. Just puts a 5 on. It's 700,000. At 700,000, take us to 710. At 700,000, the bid's against you, Leonie. We take a 5 to 705. The bid's at 700. It is 700 at the moment. 5,000 perhaps. At 700,000, I'll call it away 3 times. First call at 700. Second call, another 5. 705, great bit. 710, straight back at 710. At 710,000, bit quiet over this side of the room. Anyone want to come in and bid over here? At 710,000 down the middle. 715. At 710,000, first time. Second time, I'll take a 2 if that works. Are you sure? Absolutely. At 710, second time. Third time at 710. Well, look, going to pause the auction. I'm not quite in a position to sell to you yet. We'll pause the auction. The auction is still open and live. So if you could just make yourself over there, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And to our bidders at number 22 Inglewood Place, have had an update. We have been talking with our highest bidders, and after a good, robust discussion, I have had an increase in the bid, but on the premise that the owners have exercised their prerogative under clause 2.6. They've said thank you for the bid, Ian and Christine at $825,000, and to you, number 22 Inglewood Place. It goes, and is gone and sold. So congratulations. Well done, Lisa Wong, John Morrison. Excellent work. Julie, thank you very much for your assistance in the matters. And Christine, you'll enjoy moving in on that date. Well done.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience. It is time for our final lot of the day. It is 350 Duns Crossing Road in Rolleston, Kate Caddick, with their second offering of the day. This is a very exciting one. The contract describes the freehold title, 681 square metres more or less. Thanks, Kay. 681 square metres of freehold land, and settlement date to which you work September 11th, 2023, that being a Monday. You could be working to a pre-arranged date. We really thank our owners for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure to market this home. because it has been beautifully, really immaculately presented. Duns Crossing Road, this particular section right here, just across the road from West Rolleston Primary School, that really has to underpin your value. I know it's been a great convenience for our owners. It will be for you and your children as well. Inside, gorgeous fixtures and fittings, the bamboo flooring in the living, excellent indoor-outdoor flow. I love the separation of spaces between the entertainment areas and the bedroom accommodation. Ample bedroom accommodation, opulent bathrooms, and perfect orientation for sunshine. Lots of indoor-outdoor flow and decking just about all around the house. Great for entertaining. I think your friends will be most impressed and you'll be very happy there here at 350 Duns Crossing Road. Okay, I could go on, as you know, but I'll stop and let's get underway as we look to identify the new owner here at 350 Duns Crossing Road. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in your hands. Opening bidder offer, where do we say go? Now's your chance. Auction is the best place, best time to buy. End the tyranny of the open home circuit today. Buy today at auction. What do you say, buyers? Is there 650 in the room? Harsh Singh, my licensed colleague, licensed to sell at $650,000. Are you taking that bid, Harsh, at $650? Good work, it's $650,000. You are in the box seat on behalf of his client at $650. Who takes me to $675, bidders and buyers? First call at $650,000. Second call, you folks haven't bought property yet, now's your moment. Third final call at $650,000. Any better bidder offer? All right, Harsh, I'm going to place a vendor bid at $675. I don't think that'll be any surprise for you. At $675, the value is obvious. Long term, this position, I think this will be prime parcel in Rolleston as it continues to grow and develop. It is such a popular location. It's $675. Do you take me to $700? First call. $700. Fairly bidden off it at $700. First chance at $700,000. Twice the money now at $700. And third and final call at $700. Harsh, I am inclined to vendor bid again, but I think let's pause and have a conversation outside of the room. You appear to be my only bidder. Let's give you the opportunity. Auction is open at $700. Folks, we'll be back with you very, very soon.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I draw your attention back to 2A Chelsea Street in Linwood. We've had some great negotiations and we've had some lovely chats, and I am very pleased to say that the owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 and they have withdrawn the property and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So I'm delighted to announce that the property has gone to some really lovely people. It's going, sold. Congratulations to our owners. Good luck, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we go now back to 350 Duns Crossing Road in Rolleston. Kate Caddick has loved working with our vendors. There was some good discussion outside of the room. There was an increase to $730,000, but at that level, my owners say no, not for sale. Folks, I would encourage your inspection. I think you'll agree with our owners. The value's got to be better than that. So interest north of 730, please call Kate Caddick today. 4 bedrooms, really great bathrooms, a wonderful location across the road from one of Raleigh's most popular schools, excellent outdoor living as well, gas, hot water, heat pump, it's all there. I think you'll be very impressed. Give Kay a call today. Property's passed in at 7:30, and I think that concludes our day, Hayden. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us at the Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Room. To those joining us online as well, thank you very much. We'll see you all next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week.